everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Noella De Silva, and today I am gonna be talking or depicting on how NoSQL is used in real life case scenario. So I have basically created an application, inventory management application, where my products that are in the site in my application are stored in their respective collections in a database, and I've used MongoDB especially for this. Also, there is an other database users. So now let's take a look at the video and see how the application is made and what are the features of the application. So this is how the front end of the application looks. There's a search bar. There's a go button to send the request for the search. There's a contact, cart, about us, as well as you can register as a user and then log in as a user. So the site name is Elegant Spaces Design Co. Dot. And under recommended, we have certain products that are available in our sites. So let's take a look at the backend. So this is the backend coding of my application. As you can see, I have multiple HTML pages under the folder templates and the main app.py. Since the framework I'm using is Flask, the first step is to import all the important functions and libraries from Flask itself, like render template, request, redirect, URL for, and session. Next, to connect my app to the MongoDB, I use PyMongo and I import Mongo client from it. Now, the name of my app right now, I've just kept it as app, and this is a secret key just for user authentication. Next is we want to see to connect to MongoDB. Now our client is equals to Mongo client, what we have imported here earlier as we can see, and MongoDB localhost. Since MongoDB usually runs on this localhost, it just takes this as its address. Then we create our DB as the app, our collections. We have two collections. One is for user authentication and one is for the products available in our app. Next, we have app.route and we have this symbol. This is nothing but it indicates towards the index.html. So the front page, as soon as you open the app, is what this is calling. And over here, the function index, where if we want to search any item from the available products, it returns the items that we search for. Also, it displays all the products that are already there in the application and on the site. Next, we have app.root login. This is where the user can log in to create their account. And then we have a logout. Also, we have a register. If it's a new user, they can register themselves and then they can log in. And we have an add product. This generally is not displayed on the application itself because it has no connection with the user. So this is again in the backend and only accessible by people who can add products. That is the site and the company itself. So let's take a look at the index.html. You can see that there are multiple division classes with the nav bar over here with the search button and go. These are the styling for the different elements, the different divisions, the classes. Also, we can see that the products to be displayed after search. This is how it retrieves the data. It's also the script from where JavaScript from where we can get the elements, get element by ID, search button. So once you click on the button go, it sends this request to the apps.py and to the NoSQL database as well. Now let's try registering as a new user. So let's register. Okay, so let's put name, save, and then the username can be, and then password you can keep as 9638. The number can be any random 10-digit number. Now, once you have to log in, uh, we can just give the username And for once, I'll put the wrong password. So let's say it will give me an error, DFG1, and then you can put, and you're in. So you have registered and you have logged in. So now let's check if our input has already gone into our MongoDB. So as I said, the DB, the database and the collection for the users input data is users. So you put db.users.find. And as we can see, these are all our current users. And what we recently added, EDFG, is there. So you can see the details of this user. You can see of the other users as well. So now let's add a new product in our collection of products. So let's say it's a book stand, the price, the description, and the image URL. So once we press submit, it will take us back to our homepage, and you can see that the book stand is being added. So now let's see if it is added in our database as well. So now that we are in a database, we have put db.products2.find, since that is our collection name, and you can see all our products. And in the end, you can see, yes, the book stand has been added for the same price as well. Okay, so now let's search a particular product and see what it recommends us. So I want to search for a couch, and I'm going to press on go. And yeah, so it recommends me the available couches or sofas in my site. And this is because what happens is when I send a request search, it sends the request to the database, and database uses the regex functionality, and it finds the name. If it finds it in their database, whatever it's related to, it will send it, or it will retrieve it back to the uh, front end. And that's how I can see there are two couches, two sofas.